Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, November 7th, 2013. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts here. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures have just popped higher. This was on the back of an announcement by Mario Draghi in the ECB saying that he has cut interest rates there by a quarter point. So again, their key interest rate has been cut by a quarter point, and that is giving the market a big lift here. More money thrown into the market, more easy money policies across the globe, and that's really all it takes, and that is lifting the U.S. market futures. Earlier, the futures were trading down around 1763, now trading up at around 1773. So big pop. Futures are up 7 3/4 points, all on the back of a big ECB announcement out of Mario Draghi today as the ECB cut rates. Now the UK, which is England, the Bank of England did not cut their key rate. So again, it's only the European Central Bank that did it. The UK Bank of England and the UK left their rates unchanged. So again, that's the big news this morning. I know everybody's thinking about Twitter, but the big news is really coming out of Europe, and it's just showing you more easy money policies are in play by these central banks, whether it's the United States or whether it's the ECB or any banks like the Bank of Japan in Asia. They're all just following the easy money policies. Printing is essentially what it's all about. Okay, let's get into a few other things here. You did have a GDP number come out this morning for the U.S. It looks like the GDP came at 2.89%. That would be somewhat of a bearish number, believe it or not. Even though it's a good number, it would be bearish because that would tell us that the Fed would start to taper sooner than later. But I don't think the market's really paying attention to that, but I think you should. So, again, that number coming out this morning with the GDP coming in, I believe, at 2.89%, a little hotter than expected. Does that mean the Fed will taper sooner? We'll have to wait and see. I'm not 100% sure. Looking at a few other things, Twitter will be out today. Ticker symbol is TWTR. Okay, that's going to trade on the New York Stock Exchange. I expect this one out about 10:30 to 11 o'clock. That's what I'm hearing. So this is the new hot IPO. Social media is on fire. We'll see how this plays out. I believe this is going to be priced at $26 a share. I suspect it's going to open higher than that, but we'll see how this plays out. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they priced this like Facebook, that it's going to be a flop. So I think this one can hold up at least today. We'll see where it finishes. I really just don't know. Trading IPOs is really not my thing. So we'll see how this one plays out. But this highly anticipated IPO will be out probably by 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning, trading in the open market. All right, looking at a few other things today. You do have some stocks in the news. Whole Foods getting slaughtered. I will have some gap levels for everybody on Whole Foods. So come on over to the chat room. Those levels will be posted at 9 a.m. Qualcomm, another stock that is getting hammered today to the downside. Stock is trading at around 67.25. I will have gap levels for that equity as well. So come on over. There are two big stocks right there that are in motion this morning. So that should lead us to some pretty good opportunities. Another stock that I'm seeing that is down today is Solar City. This is Elon Musk's company. The stock closed at $59.65. Today it's trading at $54.55. I will have levels for this one as well. They'll be posted up around 9 a.m. in the chat trading room. So those of you that want that, come over to the intraday stock chat, and those will be posted up there. But we do have quite a bit of gap plays today that should be in play. Hopefully we'll catch a few of these. But again, Qualcomm is one of the big ones. Another one I wanted to bring up today that's doing actually a little bit better is American Eagle Outfitters. This stock closed at $14.65. It is now trading up around $16.37. I think traders got to watch for real good resistance around the 16.90 and the $18 levels. 16.90 would be first resistance, but American Eagle Outfitters catching a pretty good bid here. Stock has been a beaten down equity for quite some time, but nonetheless did catch a pretty good bid here. I'm assuming it's earnings. I have really not looked at the news, but AEO is definitely in play today. Looking at a couple of other equities here, and we have quite a bit of them. Rand Gold, GOLD, is an equity that is making a big move. I'll have some levels for that one also. That will be posted up at 9 o'clock in the morning. So before the market even opens, we'll have all of our levels printed out and ready for battle once the opening bell rings. Taking a look at the oil market today, oil is trading down about 34 cents to $94.45. So if you take a look at the USO today, what you'll see here is that it's been rather erratic. It was trading up a little bit, now trading down. It's currently trading at 34.05, but oil was actually up earlier, and now it has gone negative. Gold, on the other hand, is really taking a little bit of a hit, down about 15 points at the moment to $13.03 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, you'll see the volatility in this. And the GLD right now trading down to around 125.77. It closed at 127.20. What's the catalyst, you may ask? Well, it's obviously that European rate cut. So if you take a look at the US dollar index, you'll see that the dollar is soaring and roaring. Dollar is trading up about 88 cents. If you take a look at the euro dollar, and I'll pull that up right now, you'll see that this is really getting hit pretty hard, trading down around 133 and a quarter at the moment. So pretty good fall in the euro, and all on the back of this rate cut by Mario Draghi. So again, you never know when these guys make these big interest rate decisions what can happen to the markets, but you're seeing the markets trade up a little bit on the futures. You're seeing the euro getting decimated. The dollar is stronger. Stronger dollar obviously hurting gold a little bit. But I got to say, there are comments coming out of the ECB now, but this euro is very oversold, so I would not look for a whole lot of downside from here, at least in the near term. It could happen maybe over the next week or two, but right now I wouldn't look for a whole lot of downside at the moment. I think I've covered everything that I wanted to. We did have the initial weekly jobless claims. Again, I'm not even sure what that number was. I believe it was down a little bit, but either way, I don't think that's it was down 9,000 to 336,000, but that the market could care less about that stuff today. The market's talking about this European rate hike, and also the hotter than expected GDP report, which you're not going to hear about on TV. But that does put the Fed in a little bit of a box here where they may need to start to taper a little sooner than later. With that said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here. Have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.